What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan, and I need to share this with you real quick. I actually quit being an insurance broker. That's huge news, and I wanted to share it with you guys personally because a lot of you guys have been just really supportive and just along the journey, right? Been very supportive of my experience being an insurance broker. The reality is I actually quit being an insurance broker about 2 months ago. So you may be confused, maybe trying to figure out, okay, what are you talking about? Well, here's the thing, right? I stopped selling with other insurance companies and I've fully decided to go with one carrier and stop being a broker, instead just be a business owner. And I quit being an insurance broker to become a business owner, right? So I want to kind of explain the reasons and thoughts behind this and the reason why I decided to go fully with one carrier, which is actually called Senior Life Insurance Company. So if you guys don't know who they are, they're a final expense insurance company that sells up to about $30,000 to $50,000 of life insurance to sell pretty much for seniors looking to get their burial insurance needs taken care of, right? So there's a few reasons that I decided to do this as I've been really growing and scaling the insurance business and the agents that I'm bringing on, right? So there's a few reasons. The first one is the saying, simple scales, fancy fails, right? So what does this mean? Well, with one carrier and 11 different products, it definitely can get a bad rap to its name. And just a disclaimer, I'm fully independent. I can work with any carrier I want. I've just chosen to go with one carrier and right because 0 to 85, they're fully covered. And anybody can get coverage, which is awesome, right? So there's different carriers that in the past that I've had to, I just literally had to tell the client, hey, I can't help you out. I can't protect your family because I don't have the ability, and now I do. But simple scales, fancy fails. I want to give you this concept. It's a concept that I've been really pondering on, and hey, how can I really simplify the business? How can I simplify what I'm doing? Because I really quit not having to learn and go deep into what carriers can offer what, but the cool thing about this carrier is it offers every single person coverage, right? So it's very simple. I only have to focus on selling. I don't have to focus on, oh, is this carrier going to accept them? Is this carrier going to accept them? The cool thing is that they have 11 different tiers, right? So they have ultimate preferred, super preferred, preferred, standard, modified, platinum. There's like 11 different plans that they can choose, right? So it's not just forcing one product down somebody's throat. The cool thing is that they have 11 different tiers that the client may qualify for, which is great, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to have somebody that a carrier that you can trust, a carrier that you can really build a great partnership and relationship with, but also it's very simple, right? And a lot of the people that I've been able to onboard onto the agency and onto the team is that they've said that this is the simplest application they've ever taken, right? So you've probably written an Americo policy, an Aetna policy. It's like, imagine those just easier, right? So like SBLI has a great application for the term, the quality level term. Those are awesome, but this is the easiest application. I've lost so many sales in the past because either the client doesn't have an email, can't receive texts, doesn't know how to work their phone. You probably understand what the struggle is with that, right? So the reality is is that's not the case anymore. It's a very simple phone signature, and you just read a couple things to them, and you get an instant decision, right? So that's the second thing, right? You get an instant decision whether the client is approved or not. So what's really cool about this is they'll give you a green check mark if they get approved or not, right? They don't check the MIB, they just check the RX, they check prescriptions only, right? So it's very, very, very different from other carriers because what happens is they check the MIB. They check, hey, this person has whatever, so-and-so. With this carrier, they're only checking prescriptions, which allows for an acceptance rate that's higher, but also more cash flow to your business, right? So that's another crucial thing and reason why I decided to do it. Another reason is because I only have to teach people how to sell, and that's led to more and better results for agents that come in and start working with me. Is that all I have to teach them is learning how to sell and ask the questions on the application. There's no underwriting. And a lot of you guys come in because you want freedom and want a life that you can walk away from that has passive income. But you get stuck in like, hey, did I come into this business to be an insurance agent, or did I come in here to be a business owner? And those are two very different things, because I stopped being an insurance agent, stopped being an insurance broker because of this. I decided to be a full business owner. And what is simple? What's something that I can duplicate easily, that's easily duplicatable, that I can give somebody my systems, frameworks, and being able to teach them how to sell, and not teaching them, hey, this is how you underwrite. This is how you just different things like that. And it's easy to get stuck in that. It's easy to get stuck in, hey, teaching a brand new person that's never sold insurance before, hey, there's 30 different carriers that you need to get appointed with. It takes 4 to 6 weeks to get your appointments. I'll write this carrier for if they have albuterol, write this carrier, whatever, right? It's like, it's very complex, and it sounds amazing at first, but the reality is it's not it's not infinitely scalable. It's like, it takes a lot of time for somebody to give them all the information, transfer all the information on how to underwrite, when if you just put all the energy into teaching somebody how to sell, the likelihood of them succeeding would probably go up, because they can make more sales, more of the cash flow is going to be crazier, things like that. There's a few other reasons that I want to share with you, and so watch till the end, because there's a few things that I want to keep sharing with you. So another reason is that there's no immediate chargebacks, right? So instead of giving a 75% advance, and so this means that when the client pays the first premium, typically insurance companies give 75% of the commission up front. Now what Senior Life does a little bit different. Instead of giving 75% advance, they give a 60% advance on that first commission. So say average policy is $1,000 AP, gets issued, and you're at a 90% commission level. Well, it's 0.9 times 0.6, which means 0.54. So you're getting 54% up front. That commission, you're gonna get about $540 deposited into your account the next day. Senior Life pays daily, which is great. If it's set to issue before 3 p.m. Eastern time, you're gonna get paid the next day. So you're literally getting paid daily. If you got Wells Fargo, which I just learned, they actually pay the same day. So I had a guy that came in, an agent that came in, wrote his first policy at about 8 p.m. that night. He had the commission in his bank account already. So cash flow is king, but that's another reason why, is because that literally you get paid daily, you get paid right away. And what's cool is that if you get a chargeback, right, with the 75% advance at first, it seems amazing, but there's chargebacks that may come and will come, right? Especially when you're selling a lot. And so what happens is you have to pay the insurance company the money back. You owe them the money back, which same thing with Senior Life. What's different is that if I were to sell a policy, I just got a chargeback with any other insurance company that I got a 75% advance on, that I wouldn't get my next commission check pretty much, because I'm liable to pay that right away. What Senior Life does is they take the back end, you didn't get at first, so the 0.4 on the back end, you get that, and that pays off your chargebacks months 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there's no immediate chargebacks on your business. So the reason for that is because I found, doing this for about 13 months now, is that to have a massive success rate and have great success in the insurance industry is you have to be very, you have to have cash flow. Cash flow is king. As I alluded to it earlier in this video, you have to have consistent streams of income, right? So there's constantly getting deposits every day. And so we have a saying in our agency. The first one is every day that you work, you should get a deposit the next day or a few days later. So every day you work, you should get a deposit. We get paid daily. And so the goal is to sell one policy every day. So you get 20 to 30 deposits a month, and say average commission $500. Well, you're at $15,000. Say you spend 2 to 3,000 on leads, well, you're at a strong six-figure income. And that's only for one sale a day. We're really training agents, hey, let's get you to 2 to 3 sales per day so that your cash flow is absolutely through the roof, where you're making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 per month into your bank account. You're actually seeing the money. It's not just submitted business on the leaderboard. So that's another reason. So it's big because a new agent's success is crucial on getting deposits coming in consistently, and over time you're going to get better and better and better. So that's another reason why. Lastly, or there's a few other reasons. Another one is top of the line commissions, goes up to 150%, which is great. There's no other insurance company that can offer that. And so that's another reason why I decided to do that. Another reason is because the training and support from somebody who's been able to go into a market that's never been an insurance agent before, right? Never been in the insurance industry before, and in 3 years make his first $1 million in income. And if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely check out that training with David Price, the fastest millionaire in the final expense space. Definitely check that out, because that is absolutely monstrous, and that's something that I want to learn from. I've heard the saying before, and you've probably heard it as well. Find somebody who has what you want, do what they do, you'll be able to get what they got. And especially when you're joining the insurance industry, you have to find somebody who you can learn from, that'll give you the truth, that'll be transparent with you from day one, that'll consistently, that'll give you good training, give you support, give you the best leads in the insurance industry. And that's what is provided here with Nitafan Financial. So that's another reason why top of the line commissions. Another reason is because legacy assurance. Now, if you want to get deep into product knowledge, when you're selling final expense, cremations and burials are consistently going up. You guys probably know that inflation's going through the roof, right? So what's cool is with legacy assurance, their final expense, it's a full benefits package. So yeah, maybe $10 more or $15 more a month, but think about it this way. The client, with every policy that Senior Life gives, they come with legacy assurance, which means that the what is it called? The casket, the headstone, and the vault are all locked in against inflation, so they never go up. So those most expensive items are locked in at $3,800, and typically what they also do is they actually, when the client passes, the beneficiary will call us, and we actually have a team that'll negotiate on their behalf to get pretty much the burial down. So typically right now, burials $10,000 to $12,000 to $15,000 depending where you live. They're able to get that down to $5,000 to $7,000 locked in against inflation. And what's cool about that is if the client's healthy and they pass in the next 20, 30 years, what's awesome is that they're gonna pay that same rate because they're locking in the funeral merchandise at wholesale price. And so when you talk about a full benefits package, when you talk about something that'll last forever, when you talk about persistency, when you talk about really providing true value to the client, it's not just a life insurance plan. This is a full final expense package that the client will get. They're paying maybe $10 a month more, or they're paying the less than what they're paying now, and it's day one coverage, things like that. So it is a all-inclusive package that they're getting, and you're really putting them in the best position possible, because the reality is if they get a $10,000 plan today and they pass in 5 to 10 years, that may not be enough to cover the burial. And so when I was thinking through, hey, what's gonna be the best thing? One, that simple scales, fancy fails, that I'm able to duplicate to other agents, that I'm able to train other agents, but also what's something that I truly believe in that's a great product. Because here's the thing, a number one trick, this is a side note, this is a pro tip, you will instantly get better at selling if you have true conviction behind the product that you're selling. So this is a great product for seniors, and 0 to 85 can get covered from it. So I'm tired I've been an insurance agent for a while. I've been an insurance broker, and I finally quit. And I've just become a business owner, trying to grow and help agents scale, and really just putting all the effort into not the different carriers that you can write with, but more teaching agents to overcome objections, teaching agents the psychology of the sale so that they can make more money, feed their families, and really live the life that they're truly getting into this industry for. So I appreciate you guys taking your time. There's a lot more on this topic. Drop in the comments what your thoughts are, And don't forget to click the link in the description to apply to join my team and really get more information about that, where we can change the industry together. Well, I appreciate you guys' time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.